Can you guys hear me right now? Let me know in the chat if you guys can hear me. I know there's going to be a little bit of a delay. Obviously, I'm working right now. Kind of waiting for the chat right now to make sure that, yeah? Okay. All right, cool. I want to make sure that you guys can still hear me on my Bluetooth, because I'm on my Bluetooth right now. Obviously, I've got a service call that I'm trying to figure out right now. So I've got a walk-in freezer. Okay. So I'm doing a call right now. Everything in this condensing unit's extremely hot. Hopefully you guys can still hear me okay. All right, so what we have is a walk-in freezer here that's not working right now. And I had gotten home early from work, and I was all set up for the stream and everything. And everything was going good. And then I got this service call, and it's a walk-in freezer, so I had to leave. So what we got going on here right now, let's see if I can get you guys in a little bit closer here. Bear with me. Let's see what we can do. I apologize for the shakiness. This is not the greatest ideal situation. So, my contactor's inside of here right now, and it is not working. See, I've got three-phase power coming into the contactor, but my compressor's not coming on, but my compressor was also red hot when I got here. So, yeah, this is the one that I had to change a new compressor on. So, I had just put this compressor in like a week ago, during my crazy overtime weekend or whatever. And they said it's been working fine up until now. It doesn't look like it's off on high head, and it also doesn't look like it's off on low pressure. But let's go ahead and put some gauges on here. I don't see any oil, signs of oil or anything like that. The breaker wasn't tripped when I got here. Yeah, this is not an ideal live stream, and I apologize, but I figured I'd give you guys something rather than absolutely nothing. So, oh, no, I see what it is right here. Good gosh. Man, that stinks. It's off on low pressure because the capillary right here is busted. I could see the capillary just sitting there. Gosh darn it. That sucks. But my concern, though, is that man, that compressor's red hot. I hope something didn't happen with the compressor. That stinks. Connor, thank you very much for that super chat. Much appreciated. Not needed, but thank you. So yeah, this guy looks like it's flat, obviously. Man, that stinks. Oh, no. All right, so we're going to have to put a pressure control on this thing. Question is the compressor any good? That's the question. It's weird, though, because like the contactor was kind of stuck for some reason. So I'm going to turn the breaker off, and we're going to ohm out the compressor. Got my meter on continuity. I know it's probably not the easiest thing for you guys to see right now. I've got no continuity across my compressor, but it's red hot. So I could only imagine that it's off on overload right now. But it was weird because that contactor was stuck in a mid position. It was really weird. So I got to clean up my messes down here because I'm going to have to probably cool this compressor down. Man, this stinks. I'm hoping that the compressor, there's nothing wrong with it. It's brand new. So for those that are just tuning in right now, obviously I'm not in my studio right now. So live stream went a little sideways because I had a service call, and I already said this, but for those that are just tuning in, this is the one that I just put a compressor in. And when I walked up on it right now, the low pressure control had a broken capillary. So it leaked out the entire charge. I'm going to hope that there's no damage other than a bad low pressure control. So Hello to everybody that's in there. I can see the chat. I'm not paying super close attention to it at the moment, but I'm hoping that we can reset this bad boy. But I'm confused. It must have just happened because they said that it's been working fine. So, yeah, I much appreciate when you guys give the stream a thumbs up, hit the like button, whatever. It definitely helps out the channel. And hopefully I can get back to in-studio stuff. So I would really love to get back to normal in-studio stuff. This actually isn't my on-call right now. But technician who's on call is actually out because he hurt himself. So, all right. We're going to have to... Yeah, I'm still concerned about that contactor. It was like it was welded shut. It was weird. All right. So we're going to have to open this low pressure control up and get this replaced. Where's my needle nose pliers at? When I need them? There they are. All right, let's see if I can get this thing. I don't know about you guys, but I seriously dislike these silly pressure control things that they have on these things. It's dumb. These old Tecumseh condensing units. I'm powered down right now, so I'm trying to get this low pressure control disconnected. There it goes. Yeah, so capillary was just completely busted off. Dang it, man, that stinks. All right, so I'm going to have to go get a low pressure control. I'm just going to let this compressor sit in hopes that it'll cool off, and then worst case scenario, worst case scenario, I'll have to cool it off with water. Yeah, so I'm going to go grab a dual pressure control really quick out of my van. Yeah, you guys are going to have to bear with it for a second because I can't take the camera all over the place with me. So hang out for a sec. All right, let's hope that my Bluetooth connected. Can you guys hear me again, hopefully? Hopefully you guys can hear me. Let me know. Let me know in the chat if you don't mind. I only had a low pressure control. You guys hear me in the chat? Testing, testing. I walked away, so I want to make sure that you guys can actually hear me. Okay, cool. All right, sweet. Sorry about that, guys. Okie doke. So, all I had was a regular low pressure control, so we're going to go ahead and put this guy on there. Now, for those that are just joining in right now, I have a compressor that I walked up on right now, and yes, this is one that I just recently changed. So I walked up on the compressor, and it's really, really hot, and the low pressure control had a busted capillary on it. So I'm hoping that I can swap out the low pressure control and cool the compressor down for those that are just coming in here. There we go. So this one has this stupid Tecumseh pressure control chingus. So let's see if I can get this guy screwed on. Man, this customer is actually, we were literally just conversing through email today about this equipment, and they're shipping the new stuff out. And they actually just asked me, because I fixed it, they were like, hey, do we still need to replace the equipment? And I said, yeah, because it's in really bad shape. So they put a new compressor in it, but they still got to replace everything. But they just said, hey, they'd asked me if they wanted to ship equipment that I had to build, basically, because it didn't come with the right TXV and stuff. And I told them, no, we can wait. They said about 3 weeks for the stuff that comes with all the right components in it and everything. So it's kind of a bummer. But, all right, so let's go ahead and get this low pressure control dialed in. So this is a walk-in freezer, guys. I don't know. Everybody's coming in here probably late. And I have a whole list of things I wanted to talk about and things that I emailed people that I was going to talk about, and then this stupid call came in. That's how it works, you know. It's kind of a bummer, guys, that this whole being on call thing. You know, I had put a comment, I don't know where it was, in YouTube or Facebook or something like that. Someone had asked about being on call, and I said, you know, I just do not plan anything whatsoever. Absolutely no plans. And because that way I don't get disappointed, you know, when I'm on call. And it's a bit depressing because it kind of makes for a crappy life. And right now I'm in a situation where before I had an employee that was out because he injured himself, I was on call for 3 weeks, and then I got 2 weeks off. And then I was on call for 3 weeks, and then I got 2 weeks off. Well, now that he's gone, I'm on call for 4 weeks, and I get 1 week off. The joys of being the owner, right? How it works. All right, so I'm doing a quick adjustment of the cut-in, cut-out, just like a preliminary one. Pressure control is wired in, so now I need to route this capillary tube. And I'm going to get a little nylog out. Put this bad boy right here. Remember, the nylog goes right where the flare nut makes contact with the top of the flare, so that way it spins. Cool. And then put a little bit on the threads right there. And we're going to get this guy twisted on. Damn pressure control. That sucks. Kind of sucks because, you know, I was just in here doing all this work, but I can't warranty this thing. This is all junk. It's not my fault. Junk, junk, junk. That's how it goes down. All right, so I'm just hoping that the compressor isn't locked up again or something. All right. You heard that torque wrench click, right, guys? So I literally just put a new dryer on this system 4 days ago, and it hasn't been moist outside, so I am not going to replace the dryer because I don't see the need to. So we are going to pull a crappy evacuation, nothing fancy. I'm actually going to pull the evacuation through my manifold because I just need to get this thing up and running. It's not ideal, but I've said it many times, you know, can't always be perfect. Sometimes stuff happens. All right, let's go ahead and open up this guy right here. There's that. Oh, snap. What the heck? What happened here? There's still refrigerant in the high side. How's that possible? That's weird. Uh-oh. That doesn't smell like refrigerant. That's no good. What the heck is that? I guess it smells like refrigerant, but that's weird. So I'm curious. Did this suck air into the system? I don't see how it's possible. It was in defrost when I walked up. Is it possible that there's no air in the system? That's really weird. What can I do here? What can I do? That's really bizarre. So the gamble is there, how is it possible that there's still refrigerant in the system? Unless, because I'm worried that like something happened with that pressure control and it pulled air into the system. No, but it's weird because it was in a defrost when I got here. So do I take a gamble and just pull a vacuum on it and then top off the charge? This is really interesting. Leaked out the low side, yeah, but did it just happen? I mean, what are the odds that it just leaked out the low side and it's not completely open? Very interesting. Yeah, I'm thinking I got to go ahead and recover it just because I don't know what's going on here. But what I do want to do really quickly, I am going to recover it, and I know this seems sacrilege, but let me see if this thing's cooled down yet. I want to see if this compressor runs before I go through all this crap and make sure there's no problems with the compressor. Let me see here. What was I just about to do right now? Snap, 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 snap. This is frustrating. Oh, I wanted to see if the compressor had reset. So I'm going to put my meter on continuity. Let's see if we reset on the compressor. No, it did not reset yet. So I just want to make sure we don't have a bad compressor. It was really weird, guys. When I walked up, this contactor was like in the mid position, and the compressor was red hot. See, I think that it might have sucked air in. I think there might have been something wrong with the pressure control. I need to try to cool this compressor off before I go any further. I don't want to waste a crap ton of time right now. So what we're going to do, let me clean all my stuff up. Yeah, everything's cleaned. I brought my tool up here to cool the head of the compressor off. And there's a hose down here. Okay, so got the cool presser tool. Okay, let that cool the compressor off. Oh, yeah, this stinks. This stinks bad. I want to make sure that we don't have a bad compressor. Yeah. You can tell I'm frustrated right now, right? Not a happy camper at the moment. Yeah, that's how things happen. They snowball into this. Okay, so for those that are just tuning in right now, I was trying to go live, and then I got a service call, so I had to leave. Came out to a walk-in freezer that's down. When I walked up, the contactor was like stuck in the mid position, but it wasn't pulled all the way in. The compressor was red hot and the system was in defrost. Found a bad low pressure control. The capillary had broken off. Testing the compressor to see if I can get the overload to reset, and it has not reset yet. So I'm running the cool presser tool to try to cool the compressor off. Does a pretty good job of that, so we're going to let that keep running. And I guess I'm going to go ahead, because I'm probably going to have to end up recovering. So I'm going to go ahead and grab the recovery. Why is there water coming there? There shouldn't be. Water's coming towards my tools right now. Should be no water coming over there. It's like dripping. Oh, it's dripping down that. I see. There we go. Let's get that over there. All right, so I'm going to have to go ahead and grab the recovery machine, the vacuum pump, and some new refrigerant, but I'd really like to see if this compressor will reset first before I waste all that time trying to pull an evacuation. Let's see if this guy will go. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. I don't know why, but I just had this weird feeling like how the contactor was stuck, that this thing's just been running until it died. This would not be a good thing. Hey, everybody that's in there, how you guys doing today? See a bunch of new people in there. Yeah, it is a new compressor. Let's see. Yeah, please try to keep the locations out of it if you guys can, please. I'd really appreciate it. Yeah, I'm standing on chain link. This is the edge of the walk-in that you guys are looking at right here. It's like it's a weird old walk-in. So this is actually right below here. The walk-in's funny shaped. So this is actually in the walk-in below me. So yeah, when I put the new equipment in, it's going to be down on their back dock away from this. So no, condenser fans aren't blocked. Let's see what else. Oh, man. We got a whole bunch of people watching this right now. It's kind of crazy. I guess the pressure's on. See if I can actually fix this. Man, I was seriously looking forward to doing my live stream from my office today. That's how this goes down, right? All right, let's see if this thing resets. Nothing. 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 Not resetting yet. I know you guys are hoping this thing's bad, huh? I know you guys. You're like, hey, if it's bad, maybe he'll change it on camera. For my sake, I hope it's not bad. Because even when I had to go get this, I had to go get this from a faraway supply house. It was not fun. So I changed this compressor. I didn't make a video on this, but I changed this compressor on a Friday night. It was a bummer. Very depressing. Yeah, do me a favor, smash the thumbs up button, guys. I really appreciate it, okay? Let's see. Come on, bad boy. Still warm, so let's give it another minute. Appreciate that super chat, Adam. You don't need to do that, man, but thank you. All right. So, what happened here? Trying to figure out why that contactor would have been stuck, but it was weird. It wasn't pulled all the way in. It was like stuck in the middle. It's really weird. Like when I turned off the power, I had to. It was like it was welded, or not welded, but it was just stuck. Like I had to like pull the little contactor bar out to get it to disengage. It was a trip. No, it's not dead to ground because the breaker wasn't tripped. I mean, I guess I'm making an assumption. Yeah, the breaker wasn't tripped on it, so. Nothing yet. I'll check the ground just for giggles. But I'm pretty confident we don't have a direct short. I don't even see a good ground in here. There you go, right there. No, see, there's nothing. There's no short to ground. It's fine. Nothing shorted out. Alright, let's give it another few minutes. This is not looking at being my lucky day today. Thank you guys so much for those super chats coming in. I really appreciate it. Again, not needed. You guys don't need to do that kind of stuff, but I appreciate it. Alright, I'm going to turn this off and see how cool this compressor really is without water running on it. Give it a minute. Still kind of warm. My last ditch effort. Let me see one more time. Negative. And it's still warm though. I'm going to let it run for a few more minutes. I have a feeling I'm going to be changing this compressor. Kind of a bummer. That's how it goes. How can I measure to ground if the windings are open? Well, if it was grounded, the breaker would have been tripped. And I would imagine if it was grounded, the compressor overload wouldn't be the problem. So, let's see what else. Burn it down, yeah. Hulk smash, exactly. Storm, thank you very much, man. Really appreciate that super chat, man. You guys are awesome. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering, if it pulled in air somehow. I don't understand how it would have pulled in air, though. Because the pressure control was there. It was wired into the system, unless the pressure control completely failed. Well, but then again, if that contactor was welded shut, yeah, I'd be worried that it ran with no refrigerant until it completely died. You know, that's what I'm afraid of. Again, thank you guys for the super chats. You guys are awesome, man. Yeah, coils are clean and everything. This unit's fine. I have a feeling we're going to have a bad compressor. I think this is a series of unfortunate events. And again, for those that are just tuning in right now, this equipment's slated for replacement. We've already got new equipment ordered for them. And then the compressor failed, and I still had to, when the compressor failed, we still proceeded with the equipment replacement because it's in such bad shape. So, yeah, it's a flippin' mess right now. Good gosh, this sucks. So what I'm going to do right now is, how does the electrical not short for the water? Well, I'm kind of taking a gamble, but the compressor thing has a gasket behind it, so theoretically the water shouldn't be getting behind there, but it's not really meant to take on water like I'm giving it right now, so I'm kind of taking a gamble. Yeah, well, no, it wasn't running when I found it. It was in defrost when I found it, but the contactor was pulled in and the capillary was broken on the low pressure control, and the compressor was burning hot, like red hot. So I'm cooling down the head of the compressor. I swapped out the pressure control already. And then I found, though, it was weird, though, because I found out that there was still pressure in the high side. The gauges still have 130 PSI. So I was like, why does it still have pressure in the high side? Unless it just sat there pulling air in. That's what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid the thing just sat there pulling air into the system. Yeah, it's a trip. Not fun, for sure. John, thank you very much for that super chat, man. Yeah, I know, it's crazy. This is the highest numbers I've ever seen on these live streams. You guys are awesome. Do me a favor, smash the thumbs up button, guys. Really helps out the stream. I'm just basically, I already know it's bad, but I'm just hoping for some strange reason that it would reset, but it's not going to. It's open line, or OL. Good gosh, that stinks. So now what I got to do is I got to try to find who has this compressor. I'm going to look up my local supply houses right now. So Allied Refrigeration is my closest one. But I don't know if they're going to have it or not. So I'm going to log onto their website. That's the cool thing, is I'm able to log into most of my supply houses and check stock online before I actually go to supply houses or before I even call them. It really does help out a lot. I do that with a lot of things. I do that with like Linux and Train, all of them. I log into my local supply houses before I even call them. So AVA 2490 ZXT. Ideally, I want to go with the supply house that I bought it from, which wasn't Allied. ADA 2490, AVA 2490 ZXT, 3-phase. And yeah, no, the only place this is available with Allied is in San Jose. Let's go to United Refrigeration. That's who I got it from, because they were the only ones that had it even that day. And let me log in to my login right now. I'm not paying attention to the chat, so I apologize because I'm trying to log in right now. Okay. Okay, that's good. You know, but I came back and I checked up on this like 3 days after I changed it, and it was satisfied. So I know it was shutting off. So, yeah, that's a trip. That's crazy. All right, so we're going to look this compressor up right now. AVA 2490 ZXT. Let me log into here. AVA 2490 ZXT, and let's see who has it. It says it's in network. So, oh snap, nobody has this compressor. Even United Refrigeration doesn't have it anywhere nearby. Their warehouse is out. They're completely out of stock. Okay, so let me try RSD. RSD usually doesn't stock Tecumseh products. AVA 2490 ZXT. It's a 2 horsepower, 3-phase. Let's see who has it. Bakersfield. Anybody want to go to Bakersfield? Nobody has it. This is like my lucky day, right? Bad compressor. Good grief. This is insane. This is ridiculously insane right now. This is how this goes, right? Oh, man. It's going to be one of those days, guys. I apologize. I'm not looking at the chat right now. So, all right. Yeah, guys, this compressor's ice cold now. Will not reset. This compressor's done. So something happened with the low pressure control, and it jacked up the compressor. This thing's cold. Oh, man. All right, so what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to cross to a Copeland compressor, and then we're going to have to deal with the warranty with this after the fact. That stinks, man. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Copeland's website, and I'm going to find the cross-reference for this compressor. This is where these apps really come into play, guys, in your phone. So let me go into the Copeland. I don't think it's Copeland Mobile. No, I don't have the Copeland cross-reference app, I don't think. Let's see. AVA 2490 ZXT. Oh yeah, it is in Copeland Mobile now. So AVA 2490 ZXT, 230 volt, 3-phase, 60 hertz, low temp. Okay, so I'm going to hit that. I'm going to cross-reference it. I don't know if you guys can see right now. It's telling me a Copeland compressor of a CF09 K6E TF5. CF09 K6E TF5 945. So I'm going to look up in my local supply house RSD right now. And what did I say? CF09 K6E. Let's just look that up. CF09 K6E TF5 208 3-phase low temp. Let's see who has it. Oh, my local supply house does have one. I'm going to have to do a repipe on it, though. But that's okay. We can do that. So, yeah, I'm going to have to call the local supply house right now and have them come back in. I feel bad because they just closed at 32 minutes ago. Yeah, I'm going to call and put it on will call right now. So, oh shoot, but now I gotta remember their dang emergency number. Gosh darn it, wait, I think I stored it in my phone. The RSDs changed their emergency number. So let me look it up. RSD Riverside, oh no, did I store it in my phone? RSD Riverside, let me try to call them. I don't think the emergency number's in there right now. Yeah, they're not answering right now. That's a bummer. So I gotta dig for their emergency number. I got it in my van somewhere. Yeah, let me look one more place real quick. I thought I stored their new emergency number in here, but I guess I didn't. Let's go under emergency. No, not there. All right, I'm gonna let me pull this up real quick. Yeah, RSD does have after hours, Ernesto, but it's dependent on every single supply house, and it's kind of a mess. So, yeah. All right. Let's turn this off real quick. Let's do one last thing. I'm going to check right down here just to make sure we didn't burn the terminals off, but I don't think we did. No, they look perfectly good. Nothing wrong with those terminals at all. Let's go ahead and check continuity one more time. And go down here. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Completely open line right now. So compressor is dead. So what we're going to have to do, yeah, I'm going to go down to my van. I have the number, so I'm going to walk down to my van real quick and go see if I can, yeah, it ain't getting fixed. That's for sure. All right, so let's go ahead and do this. And I got to be careful because this is kind of sensitive. I can only show so much. The roof is kind of a mess. Oh. Gotta hope that I have, I'm magically holding my phone with a chest support, and I'm using two hands on the ladder, guys. So, if you're questioning that. All right. All right. Let's see what we got going on here. Ooh, wow, what a mess that is. Okay. So, let me go through my van right now. Yeah, more violence. Kicking it ain't gonna help it. It's dead, completely dead. Let's see, someone texting me right now. That emergency number you just texted me, Scott, doesn't apply anymore. RSD got rid of their emergency numbers, and the emergency number went individual to every store. It was a bunch of drama that happened within the company, so I've got it somewhere here in my van. I know I do. I just got to find it. Let's see what else we got going on in here. Hold on just one second. So for those that are just tuning in right now, I am looking for an emergency phone number for a local supply house because I need a compressor right quick. And I do not know where this number is. My gosh, it's going to piss me off. Man, for real? Seriously stupid. I will try to call that number, Scott, but I don't think it's active anymore. I have this number somewhere in my van too. Dang it, I know I do. Where is it? Anybody in the chat know the emergency phone number for RSD in Riverside? It's a new number. Yeah, it's not down there. need an emergency. Yeah. I don't want to be here right now. That's where I don't want to be. Okay, I'm looking through my paperwork. Let's see what else. Yeah, no, not there. I'm going to call their old number real quick and see, but I don't think it's any good anymore. So, oops, that's not it. Let me hit this. 100. Let's see what it is here. Those that are sticking in here, I appreciate you guys. This is kind of crazy. 773-5359. 773-59. Let's see if it goes through. RST in Riverside. Yeah, negative. It's a voicemail. That pisses me off. Where the hell do I have this dang emergency number? Seriously. I have it somewhere. Nope. Frustrating. Yeah, 867-5309. Yeah, that's a good one. I'll give that number a call. That's really going to help me. I really don't want to talk to Jenny right now, though. So, Jenny's not going to be able to help me. All right, well, at this point right now, see, now, see, that's their normal number. Can we call 911? Exactly. Eddie, Chris, JVS. You guys are still there? Oh, sweet, dude. Hey, I need a compressor. Can I give you a part number real quick? Freaking thing just took a crap on me. I'm sorry, this is Chris with JVS, dude. Did I already say that? I'm sorry, dude. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna read. Let me pull up my phone. I'm gonna write it down and read it to you real quick. So, all right. So, bear with me here. The compressor is a Charlie Frank 09 K6E TF5 945. Should be 208 3-phase. I think 2 horse, low temp, 404. I need to get your guys' emergency number too. I freaking was looking all over for it.
No problem, man.
I thought the computer said you had one. Oh, gotcha. Sorry. How come you guys are still there? It's busy? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I got one here, dude.
Would you mind putting your eyes on that real quick? Before I drive over there? Yeah, let me verify. That was a Charlie Frank 09 K6E, right?
Yep.
All right, cool.
233 phase, right?
233 phase, yeah.
Okay, give me 1 sec.
Thanks, bud. So they aren't there anymore, but they're still there. So the first time I called, they didn't answer. But I'm not dialing the emergency number. I'm dialing the normal number. They just happen to still be there. So Oh man, what a mess. For those that are just tuning in right now, I got a bad compressor I'm trying to locate right now that I'm gonna have to change. It's originally a Tecumseh compressor, but they didn't have it in stock. Nobody has it, so I had to go with a Copeland replacement. So I'm gonna have to do some repiping. And then I gotta figure out warranty and all that crap. I don't know what the heck happened with it. It's gonna be a mess. Gonna be a mess. So no, Riverside. Yeah, exactly. You are right. There's so many people in here right now, and I can't even be part of it really because I'm trying to make sure we got this compressor. Appreciate everybody that came in here. I really, really do. Do me a favor and hit the thumbs up button. Yeah, well, I'm going to have to cut it in a few minutes because I might be able to go back live again if it's still light. All right, dude, I'm going to come over there right now. I'm in Moreno Valley, so maybe like 25 minutes or so. So, all right, thanks, bud. Bye. What a mess. What a mess. Trying to think. Yeah, I think I can. Oh, I got to get my ladder off the roof. All right, I'm going to end the stream because, well, yeah, I got to get my ladder off the roof. So I'm going to end the stream. I might take it live again here in a little while, maybe, if it's still daylight out. But I got to go get the compressor, so there's no point. Do me a favor, guys. Smash the thumbs up button. I really appreciate it. And I will try to go live again here in a little while if I can while I'm changing it. So we'll see, though, because I don't know how dark it's going to get. So we'll see. All right, thanks, guys. I'm going to smash it. I'm going to end it real quick, and then maybe I'll come back in a little bit later. All right, you guys let me know if you can hear me in the stream. Let me know in the chat if you guys can actually hear it. Should be refreshing here. You guys hear it in the chat? All right, cool. So for those that are still in here from the beginning, believe it or not, I have someone picking up the compressor, and I actually got it to reset. Whether or not it's going to have bad valves, sorry about the fire truck going by. Whether or not it's going to have bad valves, I don't know. But I'm going to let this fire truck go by. Hold on. Sorry about that. All right. Hopefully that wasn't too loud for you guys. So I was able to get the compressor to reset, of all things. It cooled down, and what I did was I really quickly turned on power and made sure that the compressor actually ran, and it did. So I'm currently pulling an evacuation right now. Yes, I'm pulling through my manifold. I'm not trying to be all crazy right now. I just want to get this thing operational. So we're going to see. Maybe this thing will start back up. Whew, but I still have someone coming with a new compressor. So, but I figured it's working, so let's see if this thing will fire up here in a few minutes. I'm just pulling an evacuation. As soon as it gets low enough, I'll start it up. We're not looking to be all crazy with this evacuation either. I just need better than nothing. So, I don't know. We'll see. I'm like, already got the thing all sanded up. I was just getting ready to open it up, and I checked it one more time, and the thing had reset. So, one of my other guys is bringing it. Wouldn't it be funny if it was like another YouTuber? I had some other YouTuber, NorCal Dave or something, just bringing me a compressor. We live nowhere near each other, so that's completely impossible, but that would be funny. So, oh man, yeah. It's currently at 9:55 right now, so we're going to let it keep going. So, see if maybe this thing will run. Again, I'm not going to break sound barriers. This equipment is all being replaced. This is literally a temporary. I did go ahead and change the contactor though, because like I told you guys, this contactor was welded shut. Another thing that I was concerned about was, why was the compressor so hot? I'm thinking maybe, I thought it was welded shut. The contactor looked like it was kind of like stuck, and the compressor was really hot. But I have power energized to it right now, and it's not running. So it's not like the pressure control or something was messed up in the electrical. Because at first I was thinking, oh no, maybe I screwed up the electrical or something like that. But no, there's nothing wrong with the electrical. It's fine. The compressor's the power's energized. I shouldn't say the compressor's running. The power's energized. So it's not running. So we're good on that. I'm just going to let this vacuum run a little bit longer. Again, I'm not trying to reinvent the wheel here. Just going to let it run. We'll see. So for those that are logging back in right now, or maybe those that are new and didn't even see the beginning of the stream, I was going to go live on YouTube like normal. I came out, found that, or actually I was sitting at my computer. I got off work early today and everything, and I was sitting at my computer and I got this service call for a walk-in freezer. Now, I just put this compressor in, I don't know, a week ago, and I come out here today and it's red hot. The pressure control had a broken capillary. So potentially it sucked air in the system. I went ahead and recovered the charge, but there was barely any vapor in there, and it smells funny, so I think it was air. I think the system, like the contactor, got stuck or something. It's a trip. But the compressor's cooled off. It's warm, but it's not hot anymore. I need to find my stupid electrical thing for the compressor cover. I don't know where that is. I got stuff everywhere on this roof right now. So I was able to get the compressor to reset. So I have another service tech showing up right now, and I'm pulling an evacuation on the system. And I'm going to try to start it up before I put the new compressor in here and see what happens. So we're going to see right now. Oh. All right, I'm going to step away for 2 seconds. I'll be right back. Oh, I better put my Bluetooth back over here. 2 seconds, I'll be right back, guys. Alright, I'm back. So, yeah, again, I'm about done with this evacuation. It's not going to be perfect, guys. Don't chastise me for my not perfect evacuation. Alright, I'm going to open this guy up, and we're going to fire this guy up and see if it actually runs. It's going to be a miracle if this thing actually works. It doesn't have valve damage or something. I don't think that it's been down for that long, though, so I think it literally would have ran for just a little bit and then died. It's a 404A system. So you notice these new funny colored refrigerant cylinders. They're all the same color now. It's kind of a trip. Alright. Purge. We're going to try to charge this guy back up, guys. See if we can get it to run. I need to turn the breaker off so that way it doesn't try to start. I'm only going to put a couple pounds in it. See if we can get this thing running. So I'm just charging in through the high side. It's dumping it into the receiver. Put a couple pounds in here. Just get some gas in there. And then we'll turn it on and make sure it actually runs before I give it a full charge. See what that does. I'm going to actually open up this pressure control real quick. If you're just tuning in, I was able to get it to reset. So we're going to see if we can't get this thing to start up. Watch yourself. See what its pressures do. It's going to take a second. Should be turning on here. Come on, buddy. Why aren't you turning on? I'm confused right now. Solenoid valve should be open. Unless it burnt up the solenoid valve. Good gosh, is it one thing after another? Solenoid valve should be open. Yeah, the solenoid valve's not calling. Why? Good grief. It's like one thing after another. No, it's not MP39. The new refrigerant cylinders are all the same color. It's 404. Okay, so I need to go down here and check at the contactor and see why this thing's a mess. See why it's not calling right now. It's got 208 volts at the contactor. I mean at the thing. Number 4 has 208 volts. Why isn't it running? The solenoid's not energized. Kind of like the thermostat's not calling. Downstairs. That's really bizarre. Huh. What is going on here? This is really, really bizarre. Why? There's nothing here. Let me go to this solenoid valve right here. Solenoid valve is not, unless it burnt up. It could have burnt up though. Let's open the solenoid. I can check power on the solenoid valve right now. See if the solenoid valve has power. It could have burnt up just sitting there running, you know? It'd be kind of odd, but it's possible. Alright, so this is a 208 volt solenoid coil. Yeah, I've got no voltage at the solenoid coil right now. It's like my thermostat's not real calling. I wonder if they had gotten in there trying to mess with things and started twisting on the thermostat or something. Kind of bizarre. Should throw a dang solenoid magnet on there, but what is going on here? Okay. No, it's weird. It's like the thermostat's not calling. It's really weird. I'm going to come down, go inside. I'm going to set you guys down real quick. Ugh. That's bizarre. Thank you. Let's see. Turn this thing on. It's weird. It's, yeah, the solenoid doesn't even have power. We're walking in the restaurant right now, so gotta be careful. They might have gone in there and started playing with it. Cool. Will you hang on to that real quick? Because it'll lose service in there. I'll be right back. me a really big favor? Would you go in there, but give me just a second. Let me get up there to make sure nothing funky happens when you turn it on. It's set at 40 degrees right now. I pulled the cover off. Yeah, turn it down to -10. But give me like 2 minutes. All right, so I have my other technician here right now. So the thermostat was turned off, so they must have been trying to play with it. So it's set for like 20 degrees right now. All right, he's gonna do it right now. See this thing turn on. See if this thing goes. I'm waiting for my technician to turn the temperature controller on right now. Come on, buddy. I hope this thing starts up. It's crazy. I have this many people back in here again. All right, so guys, compressor change out earlier. Or not compressor change out. Came out here, obviously, when I was supposed to do my live stream, found that we had compressor was off on overload. I don't know how many people are new in here. It was burning hot. The pressure control had broken the capillary tube off, and the contactor seemed like it was like stuck. So the compressor was red hot. It took forever for it to reset. I was able to push in the contactor, and I heard the compressor run once it reset, but now I'm just waiting for the solenoid to close. I don't know if they broke the thermostat. They might have broke the thermostat. Good gosh, can this get any worse? Waiting for my technician. He'll probably come out here in a minute. Tell me what's up. I think they might have broke the oh, there it goes. Cool. Here we go. See if this thing starts and runs. It isn't completely horribly bad. There it goes. Pumping. We got suction pressure and discharge pressure, so compressor doesn't sound horrible. It's fan cycle control, so the condenser fan motors, there we go. Wow. What are the odds? This thing isn't bad. It's running. I'm charging it right now, too, as we're going. That's crazy. So we got a flashing sight glass at the moment. So, wow, that's a trip. I can't believe this thing reset. I hope I can make it through the period until which they get the new equipment, because exchanging this for warranty is going to be a nightmare. This is like a nightmare of a call. You can pop your head up here. Yeah, I can't believe that thing reset. It's actually running. So they broke it? Really? I'll probably have to change it. Yeah. Will you do me a favor? That fan just turned on, and it's vibrating really bad. Will you go check? Well, it wasn't running yet, but it just turned on. Go check on it if you don't mind. Thank you. All right, so I was talking to my other service technician. He said they broke the thermostat. They were in there just twisting on it like crazy. Good gosh. Yeah, I'm going to kick it to the curb for sure. When I replace it, it's actually going to go down here. I'm getting it off this stupid platform right here. And I replaced the walk-in cooler a couple months ago, and it's down here now. I'm going to build a unistrut platform right on top of that walk-in cooler, something like that, and put it down there. So that way it's not up here in our way. But, oh my gosh, this thing looks like it might be working. Crazy. Holy moly. Yeah, they busted the thermostat. They turned it. He said that he couldn't turn it any colder. They like went in there and started turning on it and broke it or something. So, yeah, we're back. I got it to reset for everybody that came back in here. My technician showed up with the new compressor, but just before he did, I was able to get it to reset finally. So I'm charging it up right now to see if this thing will work. Looks like the sight glass cleared up. So we're going to let it run. Let me get an ambient temperature so we can kind of see how we're doing on our saturation temp. I would say it's probably like 70-something degrees out here right now. I'm going to have to change the thermostat tonight for sure, too. I don't think the thermostat was the problem, though. I think that they went in there to try to troubleshoot it themselves after it broke, and then the thermostat became a problem. Oh, okay. It just started up kind of funny or something. Okay. Yeah, I think we're going to be okay because it's running right now. Let's see. It's 89 degrees, so 90, 100, 110, 120. So we have just under a 30-degree condensing temp over rise. I think we have good compression ratio here. Everything's looking good. So I'm going to let it run and come down in temp, and then we're probably going to get in there and change that thermostat. Wow, what a trip. All right, guys. I'm going to end this for real this time because I think we have a successful restart. Appreciate everybody coming in, and we'll catch you guys on the next one, okay?